Pacific Avenue have fast become one of the most in-demand Aussie bands in the industry, and betwixt international tour dates, they've returned home for another coastal tour, which has brought us to Sydney's iconic northern beaches, where Harry, Ben, Jack and Dom have sold out Brookvale's premier live music locale, Label. Pacific Avenue's debut album Flowers entered the Australian Albums ARIA chart in the #1 position just last year. And since then, the sexy South Coast alt-rock lobsters have sold out shows touring across Australia, the US and the UK, with One Direction's Louis Tomlinson, San Cisco and British India sharing festival lineups with the likes of Fatboy Slim, Snow Patrol and Ocean Alley, now co-headlining a new Euro UK tour with fellow Aussies, the Ryans. He's famed rapper Big Twisty, part of the revered retired Gentlemen's League supergroup, one of the legends from The Inspired Unemployed and on our TV screens in Season 2 of The Inspired Unemployed Impractical Jokers, hitting Paramount Plus and Channel 10 on August 14. But tonight, on this episode of Zoom In, powered by Zoom Handy Recorders, it's Dom Litrich. Thanks for joining me, my man.
Mate, I think I need to carry you around as a hype man, eh? That was great. Yeah,
I don't know if I'll fit in your pocket, to be honest, but we can try.
Full of reasons to make sure I go and give it on back.
You're fresh back down the coast from the Newcastle show last night. How did that go?
Great, man. Really good. We're up at Shoal Bay. Never been there before.
Perfect.
Beautiful scenery. Lovely bunch of people. Ended up kind of getting roped into a bit of after party shenanigans, but
As you do.
Here now, had a Barocca, feeling fresh, ready to go.
I know that music is your first passion. You got your finger in a lot of croissants, but I know music is your first passion. How did Pacific Avenue start?
Yeah, so Ben Fry. So Ben's the guitarist of the band. So we're like family friends since we went to preschool together and stuff. And he lived literally about 50 meters from my house, and often he'd be just playing his guitar so obnoxiously loud I could hear it kind of wafting up to my house, and then so me and him started kind of just going to the markets, and I'd play bongo drums and sing, and he'd play guitar.
Love a little bongo slap.
Yeah, full just bongo slapping. And then he met Harry through a busking comp, and then Jack through the high school, and then we just sort of just started jamming, and we had this first jam session. It was kind of I don't know, in a not arrogant way, it just felt really just right.
So if you say tonight I'll give you everything, spend some time under the covers, hold me tight, I need no other, spin me like you're ever started. You spin me like you're ever started. Spin me like you're ever started. Tonight I'll give you everything. How'd you get so wrapped around me?
Thank you very much. You guys feeling alright?
Why Ludwig?
I feel like that's just the pinnacle of drums. It's what I listened to growing up, Bonham, Ringo. But now, kind of playing more and playing with the band, you just kind of start to understand what you like and the sounds you like. And then now having Ludwig kits, having a classic maple, that's just the sound that I love.
What's your kit setup at the moment?
14 by 6.5 snare, Black Beauty, best in the biz.
Yeah,
Um,
brand new too.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then I normally get a 10, 13, 16 floor, 22 kick.
Favorite song to play live?
I think probably, Strawberry Daydream, because it kind of starts off Harry sort of singing, and then it's like, I feel like people get like this false sense of like a lullaby, and then I just come into this fucking like,
Yes, dude.
and like I don't know, I feel like it's just like kind of a built up fucking tension and just let it out.
Yeah.
This comes in hard, and also it's like it's a bit like sort of behind the beat sort of vibe. Kind of try to tap into that bottom sort of feel of stuff. It's like just like triplet rolls and that. But yeah, I reckon Strawberry Daydream.
And that goes off?
Yeah, well, I think so.
Well, we'll find out tonight.
Staying out for hours, give me time.
What's filming a music video like for a rock band?
Often like it's sort of a lot on the fly. Like,
Yeah,
it's sort of
okay.
on the day, and you have like a rough sort of like broad structure, and then when you're there, it's just like just sort of roll with it. I've been lucky enough, like my mates who I live with, they sort of do a lot of video stuff as well.
Yeah.
Like Jack and Matt, they do like Spider Unemployed and stuff, but they. Like I've kind of roped them into a few like sort of music videos, and like Falcon, he's got the hips. Like that man can move.
That man can gyrate.
Oh mate, he's just like got these full slinky kind of steez. I don't know. So I roped him into like Give It Up For Yourself film clip. I was like, literally all I want you to do is just dance. He's like, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
But it was in the middle of summer. It was like a 40-degree day. He was wearing a suit. I made him wear a suit, and he was just dripping. Like, and it was moist.
Looking at old photos and wondering how do we get so far.
With live performances, you've obviously done a lot, and you've done a lot of stuff with the boys as part of Inspired Unemployed. I don't know whether you've heard Justin Bieber recently got paid $10 million to play at the richest, I think it was the richest billionaire in India's private function. And I know that you're not averse
I didn't get
to
asked, unfortunately.
No, I know that you're not adverse to playing private functions, being invited to play at private functions, but I also know you've got a side band, the Retired Gentlemen's League. And I know that you were recently invited to play at a private function, a very exclusive private function.
Yes.
How did that go?
So pretty on par, like as you were saying with the Indian billionaire.
I would assume so.
Yeah. Except we played for free.
You charitable bastard.
But it's such good guys.
What a heart of gold.
So it was Jack's mum. It was a tennis presentation. We formed this band, I think it was like 7 years ago, made this video, put this one song out, made a video clip that went for 8 minutes. We were like, oh, everyone's definitely going to care about this. No one did. But anyway, just had this idea, we'll get the band back together. Went out there and did it. And the thing, what we didn't realise until the night, that there was a decibel meter, so like you couldn't go over 80, and if you did, that the whole power shut off. So yeah. So we got about like halfway through the first song, all the power just shut. And it was just silent because they didn't know what was going on. So
It trips automatically.
Yeah. It
That's
cuts off the whole
hectic.
power points. Yeah.
But
we had a good time.
that's rock and roll, baby.
Ain't no rainy day that's gonna get in our way. Give it up for yourself.
You've been around the block. You've played with a lot of cool people. What do you reckon is your best live experience that you've had?
Oh, good question. I think, to be honest, the best, like, it's sort of the first festival that we sort of got put on, Lost Paradise, back in... So we started as a band in 2017, but it would have been like 2019, and we got put on, it was New Year's Eve, it was about 3 o'clock in the day, and it was like just that excitement, that hype of like first sort of festival, and like there's like band, like I think it was, who was playing after? I don't know, some sort of like big names after him. We're just like, holy shit, like this is crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was like 40 degrees. We were playing this set, and everyone was kind of like, there was like a bit of a crowd, but everyone was sort of in the shade because it was just so like incredibly hot.
Yeah.
Then we did a cover of My Happiness, like Powderfinger. And as soon as we started playing, these clouds came over and it started raining, and all the people started running out of the shade. And like, I just had this moment, and I was drumming, and I like literally I started tearing up. And I was
Yes,
just like,
dude.
fuck. It just felt, yeah. I think that's probably the favorite.
The magic of Bernard Fanning
Yeah.
is lingering in the cumulonimbus clouds.
Give it up for yourself. Give it up for yourself.
If there's an aspiring drummer or aspiring musician out there, or anyone who just wants to jump in front of a camera and make funny videos and just have a good time, do you have any advice that you want to impart onto them if they're watching this?
I I think just consistency, really. Like, just keep backing it, back yourself, and like also sort of like find a niche, like find your thing. Yeah. And just rinse it.
Thank you very much for having a chat with us.
Thank you, brother.
You're an absolute lord.
Likewise.